Did I ever say that that is one good-looking tractor? Well, if I haven't said it before, I'm telling you now. That is one good-looking tractor. Not only is it a good-looking tractor, it is a powerhouse of a tractor. It is just an awesome tractor. You're running combine and have that view over there, that's just pretty awesome. That's almost as awesome as watching that Mike Les guy on YouTube. That is one good looking tractor and grain cart. Hey everybody, it is Farmhand Mike here, also known as Mark Marker, middle name Magic, Mark Magic Marker. Did you know people on social media get mad when I show pictures of farmers using the markers on their planter? So just for fun, everybody that's out there watching this and it's planting, put those markers down and tag Farmhand Mike, or let's start a new hashtag, marker down. Anyways, I'm gonna put the markers down. There's so many advantages. It gives you a line to look at while you're planting. It's extra tillage. I mean, look at this. I mean, just look at that. I'm out there working ground. I mean, it's extra tillage. It's just a great thing. And also, while we're talking markers, don't forget, you got grease fittings on those markers. Don't forget to grease your markers. Very important. That is my tip of the day. While we are talking about good-looking tractors, check out that tractor right there. That is a good-looking tractor. In this video, I'm going to take you through the last couple days as we finish up corn and soybean planting here for the 2020 season. All the footage in this video was shot west of Greenville, Ohio, over towards the Indiana state line, and one farm just south of Winchester, Indiana. I got lots of good drone footage, on the ground footage, and I'm going to explain things as we go and talk into the camera, so you're going to see a lot of different things here of all the equipment going in the field. I'm still trying to figure out and learn this DJI Mavic, the follow me mode on it, where I can sit in the tractor and have the drone follow me. It works pretty good. I still need to perfect it a little bit, but maybe as the season gets done here and spend a little more time with it trying to figure that out, because that sure makes things a lot easier when you're trying to drive a tractor without auto steer and fly a drone. Looks like the coyotes got a sheep here. Lots of wool. Now that's not something you see every day, but they cleaned it up good. But I think I'm going to get that out of the field, because I would guess one of those could probably do damage to a tire. Got another dead critter. This one might be a deer. dead sheep and a dead deer probably 100 yards apart from each other, and that's definitely not something you run into all the time. Mostly deer antlers, but that's about it. And doing this farming thing and trying to do video at the same time can be a little bit challenging because I want to show footage of the machine running because nobody wants to see my face talking into the camera all the time. And you got a good looking tractor here like this, you got to get all the video you can of it. So I was going by here working on field and stopped by, got some drone footage of the 210 here. This Versatile 210 has just been a nice tractor to have on the farm this spring, pulling the Kinsey planter. Really like it. Good to get some seat time in it, learn all about it. Of course, me being a Versatile employee, you know, we refer to this as the small tractor now. This is 210 horsepower, and these start out at 175 horsepower, a 195, and a 210. And it's just hard to believe we're referring to a 210 as a small tractor. When I was a kid, I would have died to be driving or running a 210 horsepower tractor. As a matter of fact, back in those days, a big tractor, and would have been the first articulated four-wheel drive I ever run, was a white 4210, and that was a big tractor. Now it's a small front-wheel assist, so times have changed, and that's the way it is. But overall, got a lot of good things to say about this tractor. And at the end of the season here, I'm hoping to run this thing in some other applications too. You'll have to stay tuned for that, but I'd like to do a good overview of this tractor, go through it, talk about it, the good, the bad, the ugly, all that good stuff. Of course, there isn't much bad to say. Just been a great tractor. You can see the 460 there in the background. I was going by, stopped by, got my footage, and moved on to the next field. But for more information on all Versatile products, just go to their website. Versatile's got a great website, versatile-ag.com. You can also check them out on Instagram and Twitter, Facebook, all that good stuff. Our plan was to side dress corn with this too, but it's got these 520 tires on it, and they're just going to be a little bit wide. They will go down the row, but if the corn gets too high, it's just going to be a bit tight, so we will probably not get the side dress corn with this, which is a shame because I was really looking forward to that. Marker down. I just have to say, a lot of people say don't go with the knockoff brands, but when it comes to field cultivator shovels, these knockoffs are the best. They are way better than the bolt-on ones. I should really just knock it off with the silly jokes. Everybody that's watching this has one of those fields that's kind of tough to get to, don't they? And a bicycle. Over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go. Maneuverability. And let's see what tomorrow brings. Tomato planting. I already posted a tomato planting video, which I actually filmed after this video, or this part here, but that video was previously uploaded before this one, so you can go back and check it out if you have not seen it. Did you know that half of me is in Ohio and half of me is in Indiana? I am going down State Line Road right now. I'm officially in Indiana. Rough roads and all. Farmhand Mike always bringing the bonus footage. I got over here to this farm just south of Winchester, Indiana, and there's two different fields on this farm. It's got a creek that runs through it, so you got to come back out on the road to get to the other field. So I started in a smaller field, and the guy beside me was planting corn. You're going to see that in a little bit. I don't know who he was. I did talk to him a little bit. I can't remember his name. Don't know what farm he's from. Don't know where he's from, but I assume local. But anyways, you're going to see some bonus footage there of him in the background as I creep on him with the DJI Mavic Pro. And right here, I am trying the circle me mode with the DJI Mavic as I am working ground. And all I can tell you is it was a John Deere 8320R tractor, in case you were wondering. And I really like this farm because you got the windmills in the background, and I just think it's neat to see those in the background when you're out working in the field. Now back over to the Versatile 210. Actually had both soybean planters going in the same field here, so the 8200 and the big planter is in the background there. got a lot of chickweed in here, and it's pretty thick in a lot of places. So this field, I'm having to work a lot of it twice. A lot of it's just bunching up on the harrow back here on the field cultivator, and I'm going about 7 miles an hour right now, and then I'll let it dry. I'll come back and then hit it again, and then I can hit it about 8.5 miles an hour, and it's breaking it up pretty nice, and the planter will go through here pretty easy now. I'll show you guys about this chickweed I was talking about. It bunches up, and you can see how it sticks to the shanks, and it balls up back here in the harrow. I thought I would show you that. I hope I'm calling it right. I hope it is chickweed. And I got something up here I better pick up. There was a fence row right here, and they cleaned it out a couple years ago, but look at this. This would not be good for a tractor tire, so part of it's still down there, but it's deep. Hopefully it'll never be a problem, but I got this out of the way, and I will dispose of it properly. All right, I am leaving Indiana and heading back to Ohio. Rolling into the very small town of Bartonia, Indiana. Not much here. Houses, of course, and a restaurant that I've ate at a couple times, and it's not too bad. If you've not been here, you should check it out. It's right between Greenville, Ohio and Winchester, Indiana on Greenville Pike. Leaving the city limits. And the very next day, the boss man wanted to do some spraying, so I'm going to run the corn planter for a little bit. And we now have the tractor and the corn planter over here in Winchester, Indiana. Got the windmills in the background, got the field work good yesterday, and gonna plant some corn into the dark. I've had some people ask on some other videos in the comments section about the corn planter in the 2 tanks. There's 2 liquid fertilizer tanks on this planter. The big one is for 28% nitrogen, and the small one is for a starter or a pop-up fertilizer. Yeah, we're really winding down on the acres here. We're getting about wrapped up. Should maybe be done planting all together, corn and soybeans, maybe tonight or tomorrow for sure. Although it's supposed to rain tonight, so we'll see. But in this field, we're planting some specialty 45D 228. So the way I read this is that's 45-day corn that'll yield 228 bushel an acre. That's really good. That way we'll get 2 crops of corn this year. Big yields. Just out here on an old Indiana back road waiting on fertilizer. Look at those markers go. I'm officially leaving Indiana and heading back for Ohio. I think I said that last night about the same time in the Versatile 460. I'm not a big fan of moving farm equipment down the road. in the dark, but we got all the lights, flashers, and everything, and it's pretty much all back roads all the way back to Ohio, so it's not too bad for the 30 or 40 minute trip. Look at that good looking tractor. Whoa, we got all kinds of action going on here. I am officially making the last pass planting corn for the 2020 season. As far as I know, you know, things are always subject to change, but right now we should be done planting corn. Got all 96,000 acres in the ground. Been going hard, you know, knocking out, you know, thousands of acres a day, but we're done. We're done. I think we're done. Hopefully there's no replant. But I'm going to show you what the last pass looks like right here. And I'm not saying I won't show up in another tractor somewhere else planting corn. You know, we still have, what do we got, like 40,000 acres of milo to plant yet. You know, we got radishes, we got those 2,000 acres of pumpkins. So we're done planting corn, but we got other stuff. Stay tuned. And yes, that's going to do it for the corn and soybean planting here in Darke County, Ohio. Hopefully there's no replant. We did have a lot of rain after we finished here, but we'll see how that goes. It's been a cold spring, but a pretty good spring. We got a lot of work done in very few days if you want to get right down to it. Of course, last year we hadn't even started by now, so that's a plus. It was awesome this spring having the Versatile 460 and the 210 here. And we still have a lot of work to do. We got to side dress all the corn, apply nitrogen, spraying. This farm grows some wheat. There will be some wheat harvest. Probably work that ground, put a cover crop on and so forth. And as always, I'm going to have a lot of other content coming from other farms and whatnot, so stay tuned for that. And thank you, everybody, for watching. I hope you enjoyed these planting and tillage videos I put on from Darke County, Ohio.